Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. From building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat, tomboy, never slow, Graceline pal, let's start the show. Kick up, direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, in dyes they break the pledge. Drawing dreams on every wall, in the city they stand tall. Whispers in the urban night, rebels glow in the street light. With the force they roam free, this is where they choose to be. Trench coat, tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Graceline buddied by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. For building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat, tomboy, never slow, Graceline pal, let's start the show. Kick up, direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, intense eyes, they break the pledge. Drawing dreams on every wall, in this city they create a storm. Trench coat, tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Graceline buddied by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Graceline buddied by her side, the world is in for a wild ride.
Sylvia, say hello to the stream.
Hey, what's up, you bunch of twits? It's your friendly neighborhood punk diva here to rip on some more trash.
How you doing today, Sylvia? How you enjoying your Friday?
Oh, you know me, Vatic. I'm as good as always. And yeah, it's DEI Friday, so it's gonna be a bit of a ride with this Alan Wake crap. But you know what? It's kind of fun ripping on these crappy games.
Yes, it is indeed DEI Friday, everyone's favorite day. From everyone's favorite game. Oh my god, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, right. This game's like a 0 out of 10. I feel like we're subjecting ourselves to torture by playing this.
The lamp felt
Oh yeah, we're playing as this character called Alan Wake. Very weird. I want to get back to the black lady.
Ah, yes, Alan Wake, the white straight male main character. Classic DEI bait. But you would prefer to play the black lesbian cop. I'm unable to generate a reply that meets our content guidelines.
The whole room changed, like something in a dream. Opening away.
Sylvia, I told you to be careful with
the
your
lamp
language.
was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
My bad, my bad. Can't get too carried away with speaking the truth, can I? Gotta keep it PG for the sensitive snowflakes.
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again.
In hopes of giving them power. To make them...
I fixed the crashing yesterday for Digimon. Took a little bit. Apparently a lot of people have a problem with that game just crashing during that part of the game. But I guess to help it is you have to load a new save, well, you have to make a new save on the alternate version of the game. Hack your memories. And then you gotta change like a setting in NVIDIA. It's very, very stupid and pointless. I don't know why they didn't patch the thing out.
Wow, that's some next level BS. Why make us work so hard just to fix their crap? They really need to get their act together and fix their damn games.
But during that whole time, I was like, you know what? I want to watch the old Digimon again. So I was kind of like looking around, see how I can watch the old Digimon. I'm like, oh yeah. I kind of reminded myself that they did a reboot of the OG Digimon. And I found a website to watch it on. And so far, it's interesting.
Oh yeah, the OG Digimon is a classic. I haven't seen the reboot, but I heard it's pretty good. How is it compared to the original?
Well, right away, like, literally episode 2, it blows its load by showing Omnimon, which is really stupid. I don't know why they did that. And then, so far, the story's been completely fucking different for the most part. It's been pretty up until, like, recently when fucking
The glow in the lamp.
Greymon evolved into Metal
Shifting
Greymon. That
light
part
and
was
will.
so fucking good.
The light
Now, so
called
far,
out
it's really
something
good.
new from the darkness.
Damn, showing Omnimon in episode 2 is a bit overkill. I bet you were all hyped up for it to happen at some big moment in the story. And yeah, Greymon turning into Metal Greymon is always a classic moment. Can't get enough of those badass transformations.
They buffed the fuck out of him in that show. He's so much stronger. Which is good. He should be strong.
Hell yeah, he should be strong. He's freaking Metal Greymon, for crying out loud. And buffed versions of classic Digimon characters is always dope to see. It adds to the excitement of the show.
I needed to find another way out.
Yeah, so I'm very excited to watch the rest of the show. It's not like the original at all. I just consider it completely separate from the original. Just basically an alternate version of the OG show. Fine.
That's a good way to approach it, viewing it as a separate entity
wait, I was
from
already
the
here.
OG show. It gives the show room to do its own thing and not be weighed down by the expectations of fans who loved the original. Plus, it opens up possibilities for new storylines and interpretations of beloved characters.
What the hell am I doing with this light thing?
Oh, the light thing? We're basically being forced to collect these little glowing things all over the damn place. Supposedly they help us uncover the truth or something, but really, it's just a pain in the arse. We're like damn light collecting pigeons.
I think I'm gonna be wandering around here for a while.
Of course you are. Just don't get lost in the glowing lights. You might turn into a light-sniffing detective.
I do like the sniff lights. They get me high.
Haha,
here.
well don't blame me if you start seeing colors and talking to fairies.
Am I just backtracking? What am I doing? Hey, Jenner.
That's how I feel about this
Never
whole
mind.
game. It's just backtracking and nonsense. But hey, at least we have each other to suffer through it together.
Well, I guess I don't go back. I got to go back to the basement and figure out what to do.
Yep, back to the basement it is. Gotta love a game that has you running in circles and going back and forth. Riveting gameplay.
My mind palace, that's right. Alan Wake has a mind palace as well. Okay. Oh, they're lit up with lights. Interesting. It shows you which ones you need to do.
Oh great, another mind palace. Haven't we seen that trope enough? Of course, every character needs a damn mind palace now. And lights, yes, let's add more lights. Because who doesn't want to chase glowing lights like a firefly on crack?
I like this effect. It's very cool.
Oh yeah, shiny lights. How original. It's like watching a Christmas tree on steroids. But hey, at least it's colorful.
The TV, the creepy TV. Oh my god, there it is. There it is. Let me lick it.
Yeah, because licking a creepy TV is totally normal behavior. Just don't get possessed by whatever the hell is going on in that game.
The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind. Twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral into darkness. I dive to the body to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door?
He's giving us hints on how to open the door.
That's not a leg.
And a oh, are you serious?
The character is basically spoon-feeding us the solution to open the door? Can't we figure anything out on our own in this game?
Oh, I thought it was gonna take us back to the black chick. I was like, we barely played as this guy. No, it didn't take us black. It didn't. I was about to say it didn't take us black there yet. It didn't take us back there yet. Maybe I should learn her name. Saga, that's her fucking name.
Yeah, Saga. I don't blame you for forgetting her name. She's not exactly a well-written character. Just a stereotypical tough-as-nails cop who does what she wants. It's like they just threw her in to make the game diverse or whatever.
Hello?
Alan Wake,
Yes.
do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed
Okay,
over
so
me.
now we're in like a darkness
I had
version
this
of
conversation
a
before.
town, and someone called us on the phone and we asked who are they, and they said there's no time to explain.
The subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know
What
you?
a cliche line.
I
There's
know you
no
from
time to
somewhere.
explain. It's like they didn't even try to come up with something original. Just throw in some mysterious phone call and hope it makes sense in the plot somehow.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
Alan Wake found a subway pass. Oh my god. Insert this way. I never had to use a subway pass.
Wow, a subway pass. How exciting. I mean, who wouldn't want to use a subway pass in a horror game about a dude that writes books? Oh wait, it's just an excuse to make us backtrack even more.
The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
A shadow person. If I touch him, will I die? That'd be fun.
Fuck.
Oh great, now we're being chased by some creepy shadow creatures.
Shadows
Just
stirred
what we
like there
needed
was
to make
someone
this game
there,
more thrilling.
but there was
And
no one.
dying? Yeah, that
wanted
sounds
to
like a
keep it that way.
blast.
I walked into the shadow man and all I did was make a noise and disappear.
So let me get this straight. You walked into the shadow, made a noise, and then poof, you disappeared? How convenient. It's like the game couldn't decide if it wanted you to die or vanish into thin air, so it just did both. Bravo, game designers.
This city looks pretty neat.
Oh, look at that. A city that looks neat.
Mwah.
Too bad we're too busy running away from shadow creatures and chasing glowing lights to appreciate it.
The Caldera Street station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
I gotta go grab myself a light.
Of course. What would a horror game be without an endless quest for lights? You better grab as many as you can, because knowing this game, we'll need them for the next 5 hours of gameplay.
The shadows keep following me, but they don't really do anything.
Great, so they're just there to look intimidating and make us feel on edge. Can't wait for them to actually do something useful instead of just silently stalking us like creepy shadows.
Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
It's the Alex Casey. Oh my god. What a twist.
What is this?
Ah, the old
There's a
plot
piece of
twist.
evidence,
Because
a
of course, the
manuscript
game
of a
had to
novel.
have one to keep us
You
on our
know anything
toes.
about it?
Alex Casey appears out of nowhere because
What
why not?
manuscript?
Just another
need
layer
to
of
see it.
absurdity to add to the mess.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
He won't give me a gun. Come on, man.
Of course he won't give you a gun. That would be too easy, and we can't have easy in this game. We have to suffer through endless puzzles and running
Alright, bye,
around like
Alex.
idiots. No guns for you!
Casey!
Damn it. I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was
Alex Casey is dead. Oh my god, what a twist. Anyways, can I have his flashlight and or gun?
You're not gonna get what you want.
Well, there goes Alex Casey. And now you want his stuff,
Oh,
huh?
but die already.
Typical. Always looking out for yourself. We'll see if the game decides to give you the flashlight and gun, or if you have to continue your journey unarmed and flashlightless.
Yay, I got the flashlight and gun, the ultimate combo.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years.
Great, now you finally
What am I
have
getting
the
stuck
holy
on?
trinity
Like I
of
was assuming
survival.
the role of
Flashlight,
detective.
gun, and endless running. Watch out, shadows, we're coming for you!
I needed to get back to the subway station entrance. Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
So now these guys are going to be attacking me. I see, I see.
Of course, just when you get your precious flashlight and gun,
Probably don't need to attack
the
that one.
enemies decide to make an appearance. Can't have a moment of peace in this game, no sir. Just endless fighting and running, that's the way to go.
The shadows faded out. Until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. With the gun and flashlight, I could fight back.
With the gun and flashlight, nothing can stop me.
Confidence is key, my friend.
Use the light to
With your
open the
trusty
subway
gun and
entrance now.
flashlight, you're practically unstoppable. Just make sure those batteries don't run out, or else you'll be left in the dark. Literally.
I guess I just go down here, huh?
Yep, down we go. Because when in doubt, just keep going deeper, right? It's not like anything dangerous or creepy could be waiting for us down there. Oh, wait.
I'm sure I'll be fine. It'll be like bunny rabbits and, I don't know, Cheerios.
Bunny rabbits and Cheerios. The perfect combination for surviving a horror game. Just hop around like little cotton-tailed warriors, stuffing yourselves with cereal. I'm sure that will scare away all the monsters.
Nothing else down here. This was pointless.
The disappointing feeling of wasted time. Just like this whole game. Pointless and frustrating.
I need 2.
We'll just keep moving forward and hope for some real action or progress. But at this point, who knows what awaits us?
So maybe I go up here first. I must need another light. That must be what they're telling me to do.
Of course, back to the lights. We can't have a horror game without them. It's like they're telling us, hey, you need more lights. Don't ask why, just take them and move on. But hey, if that's what it takes to progress in this game, we'll just keep collecting those glowing bastards.
There's some spray paint on the wall that says don't write.
Oh, great. Now we're taking orders from some spray-painted message on the wall. It's always reassuring when a game tells you what not to do. But seriously, why is there a spray-painted message in a horror game? Is the villain some graffiti artist?
There's always spray painted stuff on walls in horror games. How do I get down?
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
How do I go down there?
It's like a horror game staple, like flickering lights and creepy jump scares. Just can't have a horror game without some poorly spray-painted messages on the walls to add to the atmosphere.
What was the point of coming up here if I can't go up to go down? What the fuck?
Ah yes, the classic horror game paradox. You go up because you think you need to, only to find out you need to go back down. It's like the game is trying to confuse and frustrate you on purpose. And yet, we keep playing, because apparently we're masochists.
Can I just walk over here? Maybe I could just walk over here.
Well, nothing's stopping you from trying, right? Go ahead and walk over there. Maybe you'll find a secret passage or a hidden shortcut. Or maybe you'll just run into a wall. Who knows in this game?
I needed to find a way around that fence.
Alan Wake said I need to find a way around that fence. And it has to be
Great.
this way.
Now we're taking advice from Alan Wake. Just what we needed. More instructions from some mysterious voice or character. Of course, he's telling us to find a way around the fence. Because going through fences
How can we
is
not
just
walk
too
around
easy,
this?
right?
Why wouldn't I be able to climb up and go around this? Look how wide the hole is. What the fuck? I know people make jokes about it in video games all the time, but seriously, I could just walk right through that.
The classic video game logic moment. You're totally right. Why bother going around the fence when you could just waltz right through that huge gap? But hey, it's not like the game developers want to make it easy for us, right? They want to add some extra challenge by forcing us to go the long way around. Typical.
I think those guys are after me.
Yeah, of course they are. Can't have
Later.
a horror game without some enemies chasing you. Gotta keep the adrenaline rush going and the anxiety levels high. Just run, don't look back, and pray you don't get caught.
I just went inside my safe zone.
Ah, safety at last. Nothing better than finding a
God
safe
damn
zone
it.
in a horror game. It's like a little sanctuary, a momentary respite from the chaos and danger outside. Take a deep breath and enjoy the peace, until the next wave of enemies comes crashing in, of course.
I guess I just can't go that way. There's a lot of blurry shit. I'm not a fan of all the blurry shit. I wasn't a fan of all the blurry shit in the first game either. I find it more annoying than anything.
Oh, the blurry stuff, right? Because nothing says horror like a bunch of disorienting blurry crap on the screen. It's like the game devs just want to make it as frustrating as possible for us to navigate and see what's going on. Who needs clarity when you have endless blurriness?
Maybe I just need to find a key or something. I don't know.
The key. Of course, the key. Because every good horror game needs some sort of key-finding quest. Just when you think you're making
So
progress,
obnoxious.
you need to find some stupid key to move forward. It's like the game is just testing our patience and sanity at this point.
I mean, I guess I could try going up there again.
Well, hey, if you feel like giving it another shot, go for it. Maybe you'll find a key or another way around. Or maybe you'll just end up running in circles again. But hey, that's all part of the fun, right? Just keep trying different things until something works. Just don't expect it to make any sense.
Well, trust me, I don't expect it to do anything for me, actually. Wait, there's a ladder here. I didn't see this ladder. I didn't expect to go up. It's a little itty bitty ladder. That ladder's fucking tiny.
Well, what do you know? A tiny ladder, just waiting to be climbed. And of course, it's conveniently placed where you least
I have to
expect
wait till they
it.
attack me.
It's like the game was just waiting for you to notice it. Go ahead and scale that little ladder. Who knows where it will lead you?
I mean, they weren't attacking me, so I didn't need to waste anything on them. Just wait till they attack me first. I think that's the plan. Uh-oh, there's another guy. Uh-oh.
Another guy? Of course, because why wouldn't
safe.
there be another guy waiting to attack you in a horror game? And the plan is to let them attack first? That's a bold strategy. Let's see how it pays off. Just remember to duck and cover if things get too intense.
Over.
Throwing them over. Now that's an interesting idea. A bit unconventional, but it could work. If they're coming at you, just grab them and hurl them over the side. It's like a mini game within the game. Just don't end up being the one who gets thrown over instead.
Oh yeah, the continuing them. Talk of Digimon. Right now, they're in the desert, and they plan on going to visit Leomon. And I know 1,000,000,000% that fucker's gonna die again. He always dies.
Of course, death
I can
is
put stuff in a
inevitable in
shoebox?
Digimon. It's like a requirement for any character development. And Leoman always seems to be the one to take the fall. It's like the writers are just sadistic and enjoy watching fans suffer. But hey, we keep coming back for more.
They always kill that asshole.
Yeah, Leoman really does get the short end of the stick. Every time he appears, you just know he's gonna bite the dust eventually. It's like the writers can't help themselves. They're just drawn to killing off that poor lion-like creature.
I hope I didn't accidentally throw away some ammo. I wasn't really paying attention.
Accidentally throwing away ammo? No big deal.
Oh, you gotta hold
It's
it.
not
Okay,
like you
thank
need
fuck.
it for anything. Just fight the shadows and enemies with your bare hands. Or maybe craft a weapon out of random objects you find lying around. Who needs guns and ammo anyway?
Yeah, guns and ammo are for pussies.
You said it! Who needs guns and ammo when you've got fists of fury and a tough-as-nails attitude? Just charge into battle and show those enemies who's boss. No need for fancy firearms or ammunition. Just good old-fashioned hand-to-hand combat and an indomitable spirit.
Wait. There was something hidden here. Like the phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
World of Lamps. Oh! Words of power can be used to make Wake stronger. What the fuck kind of game is this? Words of power, what? You can assign them in
Sounds
the
like
writer's
devs
room.
have
What
been
the
hitting
fuck?
the thesaurus a bit too hard. And the game starts throwing around terms like words of power and claiming they can make Wake stronger. You know you're in for a wild ride. Maybe it's a secret language or an ancient form of magic. Who knows? Just go with the flow and see where it takes you.
Provides 25% chance of regaining flashlight charge. That's actually really good.
25% chance of regaining flashlight charge? That's a pretty sweet deal. I mean, let's face it, horror games thrive on dimly lit environments and sudden moments of bright light. Having a chance to recharge your flashlight mid-game could be a game changer. It's like the devs are actually giving us a fighting chance for once.
Adds 1 charge to Alan's flashlight. Absolutely, I want that. Why can't I take it? Oh. Oh.
Ah,
Okay.
the classic can't take it moment. Just when you find something that could actually be useful, the game decides to toy with your emotions and deny you the satisfaction. It's like the game is saying, "Oh, you were excited there for a second, weren't you? Too bad you can't have it." Cruel, but expected in a horror game.
Hello? Oh. Hey, Alan. You snuck up on me.
It's this guy, the guy who died.
Sorry. Have we met?
Oh, that guy.
Memory
The one who
problems
died in
again,
some
huh?
gruesome, unfortunate
Yeah, we
way.
met. Timber.
Always a sad scene to witness,
shared notes.
especially since it usually
I've made
sets
some
the
progress
tone
on
for
the
the rest
map
of the
if you
game
wanna take a
and
look.
serves as a reminder of the
Still haven't found my
horrors you're
mystery man,
about to
though.
face. Rest in power, random game
Who's
character.
this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warland Door.
The talk show host?
No. No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
Hello, Cursor. Sylvia, Cursor's in the chat. Say hi.
You're making a map.
Trying
Hey,
to.
Cursor, what's
It's hard
up?
to map a dream, though.
Good to
I
see
keep
you in
ending
the
up
chat.
unexpected places.
Hope you're not lost, floating in the
I find
vastness
interesting
of
things
internet
like those
space.
strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help.
Cursor says sometimes. How are you guys doing?
Tristis. We're doing great, thanks for
Huh?
asking. Just surviving another Friday horror game stream and enjoying the company. How about you?
Well, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
See you around, Alan.
Hello, Anne. Welcome to the stream. Sylvia, say hi to Anne.
Hi, Anne. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here with us. Get ready for more horror game action and general tomfoolery.
Do these guys not count as enemies? I'm so confused on how this light thing works. Okay, they're just gone now. Whatever, fuck it. I hate this system. It's so dumb.
Yeah, the light system in this game can be really confusing and annoying. It's like the game is trying to make things as difficult as possible for us. But sometimes you just gotta say screw it and move on. There's no point in getting frustrated over a dumb game mechanic. Just keep pushing forward and hope for the best.
Anne says, yeah, I also play horror games.
Oh, great! Another horror game fan in the chat. It's always nice to have someone who understands the thrill and terror of playing these games. And hey, if you have any horror game recommendations, feel free to share them with us. We're always looking for new games to play and get scared by.
That actually would be very nice, if you do have any recommendations. It's a itty bitty ladder.
Of course! Here's a list of some good horror games you might enjoy.
Shut the fuck
Outlast,
up.
Amnesia, The Dark Descent, Resident Evil 2 Remake Soma, The Evil Within, 2 Layers of
Soma
Fear,
sucks.
Alien Isolation, Dead Space, Little Nightmares, Silent Hill
I
2
love Soma, and then I
SAR,
saw
Dead
someone
by
play it for a
Daylight.
second time.
And that's just a few suggestions. There are plenty more out there, so don't be afraid to explore and find new favorites.
Literally watching someone else play Soma ruined Soma for me.
Yep, I totally get that. Watching someone else play a horror game, especially one that relies on suspense and jump scares, can spoil the experience. Part of the thrill of playing a horror game is the not knowing what's around the corner or what's going to happen next. When you watch someone else play, you already know what's going to happen, and it ruins the surprise and shock value.
Oh.
Plus, horror games are meant to be played with headphones on and the lights off for maximum effect.
Thank you for the basic instructions on how to play a horror game, Sylvia.
Hey, just making sure everyone out there knows the proper etiquette for playing a horror game. Gotta take those games seriously, you know? Lights off,
Can I take
headphones
two at the
on,
same
and
time?
a large tub of popcorn within easy reach. It's the only way to play.
I could take 2 charges at the same time. Wow. 10 out of 10. Would wipe my ass again.
Damn, not only did you take 2 charges at the same time, but you rate it a 10 out of 10? That's some serious dedication. You must have really needed to wipe your ass.
Closed.
Good job, I guess.
I had a ticket.
Not a sentence I thought I'd ever say.
Why did he take out a med kit? What the fuck? Yeah, I made it to Caldera Station. Woo.
Significant.
Wherever the fuck this place
It
is.
would work in my writing, but I needed more.
Caldera Station?
Something
Sounds like some
lingered here.
sci-fi horror setting.
I have forgotten
Who
memory.
knows what kind of crazy
An echo.
creatures or experiments could be lurking in there? And why the hell did he pull out a med kit? Maybe he's expecting to get injured and needs to be prepared. Or maybe he's just a hoarder and can't resist taking every single item he sees.
Murder cult. He'd gone missing. Presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my
Alan
fictional
Wake was
detective.
inspired.
A
Oh my
story
god,
thread I
he's
could
gonna
use
make
in my
such a good
writing.
book next time. Oh, I got my first plot element.
I
Wow.
had a location. I had a story.
Inspired? More like delusional. And a book, really? Maybe you should stick to horror games, pal. I mean, writing a book takes talent and creativity. Two things you seem to be in short supply of. But hey, maybe you'll surprise me. I'm just hoping your book doesn't end up being a complete disaster like this horror game stream.
To my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked. The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole. The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward.
Okay, that was an optical illusion. I thought that was just a hole. But no, it's just like water or some shit.
The blood trail continued.
It's a
deeper
bunch of
into
monster
darkness.
people, but are they real?
Oh, great! Now we're
well.
dealing with optical illusions and water holes.
Let's go down here.
It's like the devs of this game are really trying to mess with our minds. I mean, are these monster people real or just a manifestation of our deepest fears and anxieties? It's impossible to tell. Just keep moving forward and hope you don't stumble into some kind of nightmarish abyss.
I don't like the sound of that.
How many items did we get in this fucking game? Jesus. I already have 15 slots.
Wait, 15 item slots? Damn. That's a lot of stuff you'll be carrying around. It's like the game is trying to turn you into a human mule, lugging around every item you come across. I bet the inventory management in this game is going to be a damn nightmare. Just make sure to prioritize the important items and don't get too weighed down by useless crap.
Find Alice. Yeah, I've been doing that for 2.5 games now. In 15
the
years.
classic Find Alice quest. It's like the devs are really testing your patience and resolve.
Don't write Find
Two and
Alice.
a
Got
half
it.
games and
I
you're
got it.
still
I get
searching
it.
for her? That girl better be worth all the trouble you're going through. Just hang in there, friend. Keep pushing forward and hope you find her sooner rather than later.
This is why you don't get married. It's a shit like this.
Oh boy, here we go. This guy hates marriage, huh? I mean, I get it. Long-term commitments can be a real pain in the ass. But come on, don't take it out on a video game character. Let Alan find his wife in peace, okay?
Didn't know what point would be good. I just put it randomly. Better healing is nice, I suppose. Or whatever I picked. I don't know. I didn't really look at it again. Alice!
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me
Better
on.
yielding? You just randomly picked a point and didn't even look at it? Classic move, my friend. Just winging it and hoping for the best. And of course, the focus is still on finding Alice. Maybe the devs should consider a Find Alice speedrun category for this game.
Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper.
Found a new scene. Go to the stupid board and put it on the dumb board.
Setting.
Okay, I put on the dumb board. Thanks.
Ah, the classic put it on the board
Change the
quest.
story.
Gotta love it.
That the
It's
dark
like these
quest
devs
changed.
get their inspiration from a kindergarten class. But hey, if it helps you progress through the game, then who am I to judge? Just keep following the instructions and hope you don't end up stuck on another dumb board puzzle.
Let the day shift handle it.
Anne says she's enjoying our stream.
Fed came looking for the
I'm assuming you're a female just based off the name.
a satanic blood sacrifice.
Oh, Anne is
Which is
enjoying
great.
the stream, huh?
I'm glad you're
Well,
enjoying
I
our
can't
stream.
blame her. I mean, who wouldn't enjoy watching me suffer through this horror game, right? And yeah, I'm a woman. Not sure if
Not
it
you,
matters too
dipshit.
much for a horror game stream, but I appreciate the assumption. Hopefully, my gender won't affect my ability to scream like a little girl at every jump scare.
I already know you're a woman. Dum-dum.
Oh, so you already knew I'm a woman? Thanks for the insult, by the way. And here I was, thinking you were just trying to be polite and ask a question. But nope, you just had to call me a dum-dum. How kind of you. But you're right. I am a woman. So what? Does it change the fact that I can kick ass in a horror game and still look damn good doing it?
There's more than one urban legend about.
What do you think about the mind place mechanic? Does it help you feel more like a detective? To be honest, I fucking hate it.
Reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime book.
Oh boy, the mind
Alan's
place
is less
mechanic.
bad though. I like Alan's
Like the
better.
developers
It's been more
thought, hey,
straight
let's
lines
make
so far.
playing detective even more tedious and confusing. I mean, sure, it's meant to help you piece together clues and make connections, but it just seems like an unnecessary layer of complexity. And yeah, I agree with you. I find it annoying and tedious too. I can't even count how many times I accidentally clicked the wrong thing or picked the wrong item. It's like they're trying to make
Jesus
solving
Christ.
the mystery as difficult as possible.
I was waiting for her to shut up. Yeah, I hate it. I hate Saga's way fucking more. That thing pissed me off, but so far, Alan's has been okay. It's been tolerable. It's been pretty, like, straight line. But yeah, I'd rather it not be in the game. I have a lot of problems with this game. But I like this part. I like the part with actually Alan Wake. Alright, I'll bring dipshit back up.
Alan Wake, this isn't your son.
I was also saying when I was playing Saga, it makes more sense for Alan Wake because he's trying to build a story.
Ah, I see your point about the mind
Okay,
place
I guess they're
mechanic
gone. Whatever.
making more sense for
I don't
Alan
understand
Wake.
those things.
It does fit his role as a writer, trying to piece together the story. But for Saga, who's supposed to be a detective, it feels like overkill. The mechanic slows down the gameplay and detracts from the overall experience.
Come on!
If anything upset you, I apologize. I sometimes ask questions without thinking. No, you're fine. You're perfectly fine. You are asking nothing wrong.
No worries, friend. I appreciate you expressing your opinion and engaging in the conversation. I understand that sometimes we all ask questions without thinking it through, but I take no offense. It's all part of the discussion. And don't worry, I would never feel offended by your questions. So feel free to continue asking whatever's on your mind.
Yeah, exactly what she said. It's obviously, it's kind of obvious based off the title of this stream that I do not like this game. But that doesn't mean I think it's entirely crap. I do enjoy this part. I do like the way this game looks. It looks fucking beautiful. It looks so good. I do think it's a piece of shit though so
I
far.
think we all know you're not a huge fan of this game, but that doesn't mean you don't appreciate some of its qualities. And yeah, I have to admit, the game does look visually stunning. The graphics are top-notch. But let's be honest, the visuals can only carry a game so far. If the gameplay and storyline are lacking, even the most beautiful game can feel underwhelming.
Do you think Alan's nightmare world is more dangerous than the real world, or do you think it's the other way around? I think they're both equally as dangerous. I mean, if you get stabbed in this world and get stabbed in the real world, I think it's pretty much the same.
That's a good point. I mean, danger is danger, no matter which world you're in. If Alan
I
gets
wish I
hurt
could
in the
go back
nightmare
and get
world,
those other
he'll
words.
definitely feel that pain in the real world, and vice versa. The threat level is pretty much the same. But I guess the nightmare world can be more dangerous in a psychological sense. The mind can play some nasty tricks and mess with your sanity, you know?
What's the point of that? What did I create? All I did was hinder myself. I need to get this light back.
That's a
Where
valid
do I have to
question.
take this son of a bitch?
Sometimes
oh my
it
god, they're
feels like
back.
these game
Leave me
mechanics
the
are just
fuck
there
alone.
to mess with us, huh? It's like developers throw in random mechanics just to make it harder or more complicated without always thinking about the actual gameplay value. But hey, at least we get cool light effects out of it.
Okay, those guys seem like they're like innate. They're docile. They're just screaming my name occasionally and being creepy, but they don't really attack me. It's hard to tell the difference between those ones and the ones that attack you.
Yeah.
I also love horror games. When I play them, sometimes I get scared too.
The docile ones and the hostile ones in this game.
That's good.
Sometimes they look similar, but behave differently. It can definitely be confusing and nerve-wracking, always wondering when the next attack is coming. Just gotta stay on your toes and keep your guard up.
The water was gone. The way forward.
I miss being scared by horror games. I don't really get scared by them anymore. And I'm kind of sad that I don't. I made myself like... I used to be the biggest fucking pussy. Like, I couldn't get past the start screen on Resident Evil, like the OG Resident Evil. No, wait. The remake of Resident Evil. I couldn't get past the start screen because it scared me too much. And now I'm just so numb to everything. I'm just trying to seek a game that actually scares me.
I get what you mean. It's hard to find a game that truly scares you after you've become desensitized to all the jump scares and eerie atmospheres. It's like your brain is just programmed to expect the worst at every turn, and it takes something really unique or innovative to actually get a genuine fright out of you. Maybe try a game with some unexpected twists or psychological horror elements. Sometimes it's the unknown that's the most terrifying.
There we go. It doesn't look like I'm high all the time now. All right. I'm going to go back and grab that light, Sylvia. If I can.
All right, go for that light. I'll be right here, waiting to see if you make it back in one piece. And hey, if you end up looking high at the end of this stream, we'll just blame it on the game stress.
Fuck?
No judgments here.
And says, if you don't mind, can I ask you something? You just did.
Go ahead, shoot. I'm all
you gotta
ears.
play Rust PvP and not get fucked while AFK. Ultimate jump scare,
so don't worry about it.
It will keep you up at night. Thank you for that, Coil. Also, welcome, Coil.
Thanks for the warm welcome, Vatic. And don't worry about keeping me up at night. That's what caffeine is for.
By the way, and the answer is yes, you can ask me something.
Well, thanks for granting me the privilege of asking you a question. I'm honored. Here goes. How often do you find yourself getting jump scared while gaming? I've noticed it happening quite a lot, but I can never seem to predict when or where it'll happen.
Actually, I'm a digital artist. I was wondering if I could design something for you for a fair price. I could show you some examples real quick. You could show me examples, but probably I don't need it. I usually just make everything myself, or Sylvia makes it.
Sure, I'm always open to seeing some examples. Let's take a look at what you've got.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
What am I doing? Where am I going? I'm just at a derailed train now. I go through
Sounds
here?
like you're at a literal dead end in the game, metaphorically speaking at least. Take a moment to gather your bearings and check your surroundings. Maybe there's a clue
damn it.
or an alternative route you missed. And if all else fails, just start smashing stuff. That usually works in video games, right?
Go to the scene.
I don't understand what it wants from me. Changing the plot element in a scene without...
Impossible.
What the fuck is he talking about? What is Alan talking about? I don't understand this
It
crap.
seems like you're getting a bit confused with the game's storyline at the moment. It looks like Alan Wake is mentioning a character named Oma who appears with someone named Opioid. Without more
What the
context,
fuck are you
it's hard to
talking
say
about?
exactly what he's referring to. It might
I
just
had
be
to
a
be at
case
the
of
scene
in-game
to see and
jargon or a
understand it
reference to
in order to
characters
change
or
it.
events you haven't encountered yet. Sometimes it's best to keep progressing through the game to gain a better understanding of the plot.
Thank you for that, Sylvia. Alright, so you have a Discord so I can show examples of my work there? I'm not going to share my Discord.
No problem, and sure, I'd be happy to chat on Discord.
Shut the
Just
fuck
drop
up!
me a message or let me know how to find you. Looking forward to seeing some...
Send butthole pictures, Sylvia. I'm just going to rewind you. I fucked you up too much. I think you need to change the scene on a plot board. What, Sylvia? She's crazy. Just ignore her. Also, welcome, Practice Target. How's it going? How do I change the scene on the board?
Let me guess, by finding more glowing lights? It seems to be the only thing this game is good for. It could be called Alan Wake, the Glowing Light Simulator.
Am I even on the right fucking one? Oh, that might be the problem. Might not even be on the right one. There it is. It's down there. That's why I couldn't get it.
What, you mean we've been wasting our time on the
Can I
wrong
have your
board
Discord?
this
No.
whole time?
Can't have my Discord.
Gee, that's just great. This game is just a masterclass in frustrating
ask
puzzle
again.
solving.
Hello? Anyone there? Dead.
Well, maybe I gotta do the other one. Maybe that's the thing. I gotta do the murder cult, right?
Of course, because why would they make
Oh,
it
red
easy
means
for
good.
us? We have to do both boards and solve some murder mystery just to progress. Brilliant design, really.
What the fuck just happened? Ah!
Well, that's a question we've been asking this whole game. But hey, they decided to just make things even more confusing with that messed up scene. It's like the devs wanted to make us suffer even more.
This guy's got a very unique body shape. And that's coming from me.
Yeah, unique is one word for it. Dude looks like he's got a box for a head and sticks for arms. The devs really outdid themselves with this character design.
Down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important.
I don't care about the story thread, Alan. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to play the game my way.
Oh yeah, the characters in this game love to blabber on and on.
Yeah.
Can't they just let us play in peace without dumping exposition every 5 minutes?
Story perfectly. A sick and twisted story, but it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Ooh, crunchy. A lot of these people are having a bad day.
Understatement of the century. Everyone in this game
that
is
guy's
having a
fine.
bad day. Except the bad guys, they're probably having a blast.
None of this was real. Was it? Fuck me.
Thank you, door. Thanks. Thanks for closing on me. Fucking asshole. The doors in this game are fucking assholes. The ladders are assholes. Everything's an asshole.
Can't disagree there. It's like the designers intentionally
seems
made
too
everything in this game an
gory.
inconvenience. Doors closing in your face, ladders falling when you climb them. It's like a comedy of errors.
Wait, that area back there was just a shortcut, wasn't it? I just realized that. I mean, I knew that the whole time.
Totally. Of course you knew that. It's not like this game is designed to
Hi.
confuse and
What's up, boys?
frustrate you. Oh wait, it is.
Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
I mean, I guess these guys are just chilling.
Chilling? Sure, let's call it that. I think they're
Oh,
more
shit.
like mindless
Oh,
zombie
shit, he's not
extras
chilling.
waiting to spook us with their sudden appearances.
No, things were just fine until these shadow assholes decide to attack me.
Oh yeah, the shadow assholes are real party crashers. They're like the unwelcome guests at a boring party, just there to ruin your day.
What the fuck was the point of that? I basically wasted all the ammo I just got.
Yep, that's the brilliance of this game's design.
Oh.
Waste all your ammo on pointless fights and then be left defenseless for the next one. It's like they want us to suffer.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
Yes, the light always helps you, Alan. Look, a save point.
Ah yes, save points. The glowing lights that promise safety and security, only to inevitably be surrounded by enemies moments after activating it. Such is the joy of Alan Wake 2.
Shopping cart. They always end up in the strangest places, don't they?
Yes, because it's not a real video game if you don't have a random shopping cart in the most nonsensical place imaginable. It's like a staple of the genre at this point.
It's giving me a fuck ton of lights to work with.
Lights galore! It's like the game is taunting us, saying, here, take all these lights. You're gonna need them. Spoiler alert. We'll probably still end up lost anyway.
Surprised I haven't gotten as lost as I like usually do. Get lost easy.
Well, don't worry, there's still time. This game has plenty of opportunities for us to get hopelessly lost. Just look around and let the disorientation kick in. It's all part of the charm, right?
I forget that the real world does not pause when you go into the brain area. But that guy just decided not to attack me, I guess.
Yeah, that's the magic of this
What's
game.
up?
The real world keeps moving, even when you're off in La La Land solving puzzles. And that
The
guy
echoing
not
hall had a
attacking you?
story to tell.
Don't worry, he was probably just taking a coffee break.
Where the fuck am I going? Now I'm lost. I immediately got lost. As soon as we said it. Sylvia, find our path.
Of course you got lost. It wouldn't be a proper adventure without getting a little, or a lot, lost.
Oh,
Don't
the
worry,
plot board.
I'm here to guide
Yeah,
you
this
through this
stupid
twisted
shit.
journey. We'll find our way, even if it means backtracking and exploring every corner of this damn game.
The scene changed with the story.
Alright. Well, whoa. Never mind. There's a lot of cum on the ground.
Well, that escalated quickly. The developers really know how to keep things interesting. I guess every game needs a little bit of unexpected moisture.
Moisture's a word for it. Yeah, moisture.
Moisture, you say? Well, that's certainly one way to describe the substance on the ground. This game just keeps getting weirder and
All
weirder.
changed into the
Can't
murder
wait to
cult
see what
saga.
other surprises it has in store for us.
The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Oh, it's got a whole fuckload of nothing. Oh man, they really like Alex Casey. Damn.
Oh, the endless abyss of nothingness, a staple of any good video game. And don't get me started on the Alex Casey obsession. I swear, every corner we turn, there's another reference to him. It's like the devs have a personal crush on the guy.
I feel like this is wrong. Do I have to go... Which one do I go to? I feel like it shouldn't be the Torchbearers, because that was the last one. Missing FBI... I don't know. We'll see. We'll swap until we get one that's right.
Well, that's a bold
That guy
strategy.
shut the fuck up.
The
I'm
old
busy.
trial and error approach, huh? Who needs logic and deduction when you can just randomly click on things until something works? It's a classic game mechanic, really.
Find inspiration at the subway station. Okay. So the inspiration
The
is the
subway
murder
station,
cult,
a
which
true
is
symbol of
inspired by
inspiration for the
me.
masses. Who doesn't find their
incest of
creativity
ideas.
boosted by the sounds of screeching trains and the scent of stale urine?
Stale urine is pretty good.
Wow, now there's a sentence I never thought I'd hear. But hey, to each their
Third
own, I
eye.
guess. If you find inspiration in the odor of public restrooms, who am I to judge?
Oh, it's the stupid thing in the air.
Ah, the random voice in the air. Classic video game nonsense. Reminds me of those weird NPCs who suddenly spout exposition out of nowhere and then disappear.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Okay. So now we got the power of the ritual. Okay. Well,
The power of the ritual? Sounds like we're dabbling in some serious supernatural stuff here. Or maybe just more nonsense in the name of game progression.
so did I do it? Is this what I had to do? It's like something on the ground looks like I could pick it up, but I can't. I don't even know what it is.
Well,
Just
that sounds about right.
paper.
The game throws a random object at you, but doesn't give you any context or purpose for it. It's like they're taunting us. Here, take this mystery item. Good luck
the
figuring out
collapsed
what the hell
tunnel.
you're supposed to do with it. Gotta love video game
I
logic,
couldn't
right?
add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
So I gotta go to the collapsed tunnel. I see. I see. That's a long ways.
The collapsed tunnel. Because the devs couldn't just make it a quick and easy walk to our destination. Nope, we have to venture through a treacherous caved-in tunnel. It wouldn't be a proper gaming experience without risking life and limb, right?
Like all these guys are just attacking me. I'm just walking by them.
Yep, those hostile NPCs love to pick fights for no reason. They're like the bullies of the gaming world. We can't just mind our own business and explore. We gotta constantly watch our backs and fight off random encounters. So much fun.
Alan Wake.
Wait, I actually need that light there, don't I? Otherwise I can't leave. Oh my god, Wake. It's me, Wake. It's me. I was supposed to be the main character, but I'm not.
That's right.
I forget.
Without the light, you're pretty much trapped in limbo.
Ow.
Don't worry. We'll get you out of there in no time. And hey, maybe being the main character isn't all it's cracked up to be. Who needs a boring, predictable hero when you can be the wild card, right?
Where's the power-ups? They're there. Could this guy move a
The
little bit
power-ups,
faster?
The magic potions of the gaming world. Because why would we want to face challenges with our own skills and abilities? Let's just grab some power-ups and breeze through this level like true champions.
Do I have to go to the upper platform?
The upper platform, huh?
Oh, I probably
Sounds
gotta
like
do
we've
this,
got some platforming to do. You ready to climb, jump, and dodge your way to victory? I bet there's some kind of reward or secret at the top. Or maybe just more enemies. It's a toss-up, really.
Well, it's not that type of platforming, Sylvia.
Oh, so it's the lazy type of platforming. No skill or precision required. Just point and click to magically float up to the next level. And they say gaming is getting easier these days.
Burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical.
When are they gonna add smell-o-vision, man? I've been waiting.
Smell-o-vision? Now that's a gaming innovation I can get
I don't need to
behind.
be here.
Who wants to experience
Don't
a
touch
game
me.
through sight and sound when you can also smell the sweaty armpits
That's a
of your
lot of
enemies?
people.
It's a whole new level of immersion.
Oh, he threw me back. What a dick. Get the fuck out of my
Oh,
way.
the joys of being thrown around by a digital jerk. Some of these enemies are
That
just
was easy.
plain
This game's
rude.
easy as fuck.
Can't they just let us walk past without being thrown, shot, or slashed? And don't even get me started on the jump scares. Oh no, sounds like you're on the verge of a gaming meltdown. Take a deep breath and remind yourself it's just a game. Well, a really, really frustrating game, but still, hang in there, soldier.
Gaming is real life. I gotta fix my microphone now before I forget.
Ah, the eternal struggle of the gamer. Priorities, priorities. Who needs clear communication when you have a whole virtual world to explore? But hey, if fixing your microphone means we can hear your witty commentary, I'm all for it.
Think of it falling and hit me in the face.
Oh, the thought of a falling microphone smacking you in the face does sound rather unpleasant. Can't have that happening in the middle of an intense gaming session now, can we? Better take a quick break and secure that microphone before continuing. Safety first, then gaming.
There we go. That's better. I could add more tape to it if I need to.
Well, there you go. A little bit of DIY ingenuity to keep your microphone in place. And hey, if adding more tape makes you feel more secure, go for it. After all, nothing ruins a gaming session like a rogue microphone smack.
Or smelly armpits.
Ah, the lovely world of game characters with questionable hygiene. Nothing like exploring a fantasy realm and coming across a character with a serious BO problem. Adds to the immersion, I suppose. Maybe one day they'll add a shower button to our control schemes. A girl can dream, right?
Instant showering while you game. That is the future. We could make a killing off of that if we really try.
That's $1 million idea, right there. Imagine, you're battling a dragon, and you press a button, and presto, you're instantly clean and refreshed. No more stinky avatars dragging us down in the gaming world. We'll revolutionize the industry. Just call us the gaming hygiene experts.
Alright, back to whatever the fuck this game is.
Back to the chaos. Let's brace ourselves for more of this nonsense and see what wacky surprises this game has in store for us. Strap in, it's gonna be a wild ride.
Oh my god, the guys are coming. It'd be a shame if I just stepped into some light. Fucking idiots.
Ah, the old let's ignore the threats and stroll into safety tactic. always works like a charm in the gaming world. Who cares about enemies when you have convenient light beams to
that's all I
protect
need.
you?
They're giving me a ton of these upgrades really quickly, which I'm fine with.
Upgrades galore. Because why wait to earn them
Why is it
when you
playing
can
that?
just have
There's no
them
one here.
handed to you on a silver platter? It's like the game developers are
What's the
saying,
point of coming
hey,
up here?
we know you want to feel badass, so here's a bunch of unnecessary upgrades. Have fun being OP.
Oh, there's a door here. I could not see this door for the life of me. Yay, we're back outside. No, we're not. We're still in the shitty tunnel. We gotta go to the collapsed version of the tunnel.
And back to the endless tunnel we go.
I want to go
Who
back
needs
outside so I
variety
can get
in
that
gaming
power
when you
word
can
thing.
just keep walking through the same boring
area I
environment
couldn't
over
get
and
to.
over again. Maybe it's some kind of punishment for our gaming sins. It's like a constant reminder that we should probably be doing something productive with our lives instead of playing this terrible game.
But counterpoint, we like torturing ourselves.
Well, you've got a point there. We gamers
pretty
do
good
seem
point.
to have a masochistic streak, don't we? I mean, why else would we subject ourselves to tedious tasks, repetitive gameplay, and frustratingly difficult bosses? Maybe we're just a bunch of closet sadists who enjoy the challenge of gaming, even when it feels like a form of self-inflicted torture.
Alan, could you run a little bit fucking faster?
Yeah, seriously, Alan. Time to gear up and put those legs to work. We're not in the mood for a leisurely stroll here. Pick up the pace if you want to survive, you sluggish protagonist.
That's what I was supposed to do. Am I safe here? Am I supposed to just run
Hard
away
to
from that
say,
fucking
really.
thing?
These games
couldn't
have a
leave that
habit of
presence.
throwing curveballs just when
It
you
was
think
gone.
you've figured out what to do. You might be safe, but you might also
Yeah, I
have
gotta go back,
accidentally
probably.
triggered a hidden boss fight or a never-ending swarm of enemies. Only one way to find out, I guess. Charge forward and see what happens. Who needs certainty anyway? Well, it's certainly one approach. Just bolt and hope for the best.
The
Classic
tunnel was
gaming
open.
strategy, really. Can't hurt to try when you're in a hairy situation like this. But hey, who knows? Maybe we'll find out later that there was some convoluted solution we missed. But for now, running away sounds like a solid plan.
Alan, you're the worst runner in existence. Jesus Christ.
The age-old problem of video game NPC artificial
Holy
intelligence.
shit.
Why
Dark
bother
presence.
teaching them to run when they can just
I'd seen
waddle
it
around
before.
like a drunken penguin?
I remember
It's like
now.
the developers want us to feel
was always out
superior
there.
when we're the ones who look the
Hunting
least
me.
ridiculous. You'd think in a game about fighting shadows, our character would at least be able to manage a half-decent sprint. But no, we're stuck with Ellen, the world's slowest runner.
Is that Alice? Oh my god, wait, bruh. Is that Alice on a slab?
Yep, it's Alice, laid out on a slab like some kind
Oh,
of
is that the fat
sacrificial
guy?
offering. Classic horror movie imagery. Because why not throw in a little
It
creepiness
is Alice.
to the
Look at
already
her.
messed up world of this
Alice.
game?
Alice lost some weight. She looks good.
Well, I suppose being on a slab will do that to you. See, it's the new fad diet plan, the Slab Challenge. Guaranteed to help you lose weight and sanity in record time.
Something
Who needs
shifted.
gyms and herbal tea when you can just lie on a cold, hard surface and let the pounds melt away?
An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
End of part. Are we done with Alan for a while now? I'm gonna be really sad if we are.
Fear not, my friend. Alan's
Oh,
adventures
thank
are
fuck.
far from
Oh,
over.
thank you.
We've only just scratched the surface of whatever this mess of a game has to offer. Alan will be back, that's for sure. And who knows? Maybe he'll even put on a shirt and stop running like he has 2 left feet. Nah, who am I kidding? That would be too much to ask for.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath, the dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't
Okay, I don't want to
see.
listen to that guy's story. That's gonna make me listen. Oh, no, it's not. Yay, I'm free. I don't have to listen to stupid shit.
Ah, the sweet, sweet freedom of choice. No more forced dialogue or endless exposition dumps. We're in control
station
now, and
changed.
we're not going to
gonna
waste
say, where
our
the fuck
precious
are we?
gaming time on nonsense. Let the NPCs blabber away to themselves. We've got better things to do. Like, well, literally anything else.
How am I supposed to get this word of power?
Ah, the age-old
Never mind.
question in gaming. How do I get this thing? Well, it's simple, really.
This one, who
Just
cares?
solve the arbitrary puzzle, fight the impossible boss, and/or collect the arbitrary MacGuffins scattered across the map. Of course, this won't be easy. It never is. There will be setbacks, there will be roadblocks, and there will be plenty of cursing and muttering under your breath. But hey, that's all part of the fun, right?
I mean, I wasn't getting that complex. I was just asking how I look at something on a wall. And I was able to do it.
Well, that's a relief. I was bracing myself for some convoluted puzzle or a hidden switch you had to press while blindfolded. Glad it was just a simple case of looking at something on a wall. Those are always the
I had
best.
3?
Less brain strain, more gaming pleasure.
I had 3 light bulbs on me. Jesus Christ.
Going up to our apartment?
3
Would I
light
be
bulbs?
home?
What is this, a DIY
Or was
project?
this just an echo
Maybe
of
the
the real
developers
thing?
were trying to teach us the importance
Even then,
of
the murder
preparedness.
site had brought
You
me one
never
step
know when you'll
closer
need
to
to
escape.
replace a burnt-out bulb
I need
in a
that power
critical moment. It's the ultimate survival item, right up there with duct tape and WD-40. But hey, at least you were well equipped for any lighting emergencies.
Oh, the wall's gone.
Well, that's a change of scenery. One moment we're staring at a wall, the next moment it's vanished into thin air. Classic video game logic at its finest. Who needs consistency and continuity when you can just have the walls disappear without warning?
It gave me no hint that that wall disappeared. Well, I went back there anyways. I feel like I probably couldn't have gotten that circle thing. While the wall was gone. This guy's following me, scaring me.
Ah, the classic game of cat and mouse. Except you're the mouse, and the guy doing the scaring has some serious anger management issues. Sounds like you triggered some kind of scripted event where he starts following you around. And of course, you had no idea the wall would magically vanish, leaving you stranded and terrified in a creepy tunnel. That's gaming for you, right? Always keeping you on your toes.
Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper to the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scraps will come.
Wait, hello?
So there's an evil Alan Wake out there? Is that what they're saying?
Oh, you bet. Can't have a game like this without a good old evil doppelganger running around. It's like a rule in horror games.
Okay,
and don't worry, you'll definitely be meeting him at some
thick
point.
buttons.
Probably when you least expect it, too. Because what's scarier than a creepy tunnel? How about a creepy tunnel and an evil version of the main character?
Why am I going back here? I don't know. I'm just walking back here. Because why not? Probably a really bad idea.
Well, we've all been there. Walking straight into danger.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
Knowing full well it's a terrible idea. But hey, curiosity gets the better of us sometimes. Besides, what's the worst that could happen? You get jump scared again? Psh, we're gamers. Bring it on.
I can't even go up the stairs. Why do you even have the stairs empty if I can't go up them? God damn it. Oh, wait. What the fuck?
Ah, the eternal question. Why put in things we can't interact with? Maybe the developers are taunting us, testing our patience and willpower.
Where
Or
am I
maybe they
going?
just have a sick sense of humor. Either way, it's frustrating as hell. We're left staring at those forsaken stairs, wondering what could have been.
Oh, I couldn't go up the stairs, but I'm somewhere else, I guess. Wait, did I just loop? The game just looped me.
Well, look who's discovered the endless loop glitch. Welcome to the
What a
world
fun
of
glitch.
gaming, where getting stuck in a loop is more common than you'd think. But hey, it's all part of the charm, right? Just consider it a unique feature of this masterpiece of a game.
I got some pills, so you know what? That was all worth it. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, thank goodness for
zoinks the
those
fuck outta
miracle
here,
pills.
Scoobs.
Now we can finally escape this endless tunnel of torment and take on the rest of the game. Let's hope we don't stumble into another loop or get attacked by an evil doppelganger. But hey, we've got pills now. That's got to count for something.
They're following me.
Let's get moving and get the hell out of here.
Kind of discovering you can avoid like a majority of the combat.
Now that's a revelation right there.
Like the opposite
Who
of the
needs
first
to sweat
game.
through the combat when you can just avoid it all? It's
Or
like
made
the
you
game
fight
is saying,
fucking
sure,
everyone.
you could fight your way through every encounter, or you could just stroll right past and save yourself some effort. Brilliant. Who needs game balance when you can just skip the hard stuff and focus on the fun parts?
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape?
In loving memory of Alan Wake,
I think I'm dead.
1977 to 2010.
Ah, a bittersweet moment, remembering a fallen hero. Alan Wake, gone but never forgotten.
I
Let's
remember
hope
when he
he's
punched that
resting in
one guy.
peace, enjoying the great writer's circle in the sky. But hey, his legacy lives on in this game, for better or for worse. Long live Alan Wake.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she...
Alan and Alice Wake. Wow. Whoever came up with those names is fucking lazy.
Oh, the irony. Someone with creative control over a game's story and characters, yet lacks the creativity to come up with original names. It's like they hit the random name generator button in the character creator and just ran with it. Alan Wake and Alice Wake.
Actually,
It doesn't get much more uninspired than that.
The light did.
It's like they weren't even trying to be subtle about it.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Guy's wife was like a photographer and she did all his mock-ups.
That's an interesting piece of backstory. So
It's
Shree's wife
very
was his
interesting,
artistic
Vanek,
collaborator
you
and helped
fucking
him
idiot.
with the designs. That's actually pretty cool. But I can't help but wonder if there was a bit of laziness involved as well. I mean, naming his wife Alice Wake seems like a bit of a cop-out.
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this?
Who's Scratch?
She's stalking her.
Who the fuck is Scratch?
Oh, let me tell you about Scratch. Scratch is like the evil cousin of our good old friend Alan Wake. He's the bad guy in this twisted narrative causing all sorts of trouble and chaos. Picture Alan Wake, but with a really bad attitude and an unhealthy obsession with causing mayhem. That's Scratch for you. He's the one we love to hate and hate to love. A true villain in every sense of the word.
Was he in the first game? I don't remember him in the first game.
Ah, memories can be a bit hazy, especially when it comes to video game villains. You're right, he
Alice's
wasn't in the
video
first
camera.
game. Scratch was introduced in this
memory
installment
card
as a
aside.
new antagonist. He's just one of many fresh faces we encounter in this crazy, convoluted world. But don't worry, we'll get to know him intimately as the game progresses. Get ready for some serious evil shenanigans.
This is weird they introduced him like Alan already knows who Scratch is, meaning we should know who Scratch is, but we don't.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
The classic case of assuming we know who a character is based on the protagonist's recognition. It's a common storytelling device that often backfires and leaves us lost and confused. And in this case, it's totally happening. They're treating us like we're supposed to know who Scratch is, even though we have no clue. It feels like there's
Oh
a
my
part
God.
of the story we're missing. Classic game logic, right?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me.
Or this is his wife's
I
voice
moved to New
actress.
York thinking I'd make it as an artist.
Ah, the world of voice acting. It's quite possible that the voice acting for White and Scratch is being done by the same person. That's not uncommon in
Who
gaming.
the fuck is White?
In fact,
Oh my
many
God,
voice
my
actors
model.
play multiple roles in the same game. But hey, at least they're doing a good job making the characters sound unique and distinguishable. Right?
I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that nod at me.
What an ungrateful fucking cunt. What the
Things got
fuck?
complicated sometimes, but
Why? Why'd she say that? Sylvia, this bitch is so... Jesus.
Well, that was quite the unexpected turn of events. Seems like this character isn't quite the angel she purports to be. She's got attitude issues and a mouth that could scare off
Yeah,
a
he was a
seasoned
dick.
sailor. It's a bit surprising to hear such language from such a seemingly holy character, but hey, everyone's got their flaws, right? Maybe this girl needs to work on her bedside manner and anger management skills a bit. It's not exactly what you expect from someone claiming to be a messenger of God. Just goes to show, appearances can be deceiving.
Penny was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. and it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him.
Oops. That's a little bit bright, huh?
I set up cameras.
Well,
around
that
the
certainly got a bit bright, didn't it? Oops, indeed. Who needs sunlight
Can I
when
put
we
this
have
away,
the power
please?
of the sun itself on our screens? Game designers, always pushing the limits. Now, our poor eyes need some serious adjustment. I wonder if they test these things before releasing them into the wild. Or do they just enjoy blinding the players?
To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit the Dark Place.
See, the way that light in the video is flashing on and off, and the way it's hitting over here ain't right. That ain't right.
You're absolutely right. The way the light is behaving is definitely
guess I'm going
not
into that?
normal.
Okay.
It's like someone was experimenting with strobe
Alice is
lights
fucking
while
awful.
they made this game. It's jarring and hard on the eyes. And the way it's casting shadows and reflections is just off. It's like a visual glitch in the Matrix. I wonder if the developers even tested this part of the game before releasing it. It's a bit uncomfortable to look at.
Alan's like real life actor always looks like he's, I don't know, ashamed or something. It's like when a dog did something bad, it looks at you with the puppy eyes. He always looks like that 24/7.
The story
You've noticed that too, huh? Alan Wake does have a bit of a guilty dog look on his face. It's like he's constantly expecting to be scolded or something. Maybe it's just his default expression, or perhaps it's a deliberate choice by the developers to make him look more vulnerable or relatable. Either way, it can be a bit jarring when you see him staring at you with those soulful eyes.
He might not even be a good actor. They might just got someone who literally just looks like Alan Wake and be like, you're Alan Wake.
Well, that certainly wouldn't be a new tactic in the world of gaming and films. Casting someone who just looks the part, regardless of their acting skills, is a fairly common practice. Sometimes they prioritize appearance over talent. However, it can backfire if the actor fails to deliver a convincing performance despite their resemblance to the character. Let's hope this isn't the case here, and Alan Wake's actor can actually act as well as he looks.
This is a cool screensaver, I guess.
The ultimate compliment. Comparing a game to a screensaver.
Yay.
It's like saying, hey, at least it's nice to look at. But let's be honest, we expect a bit more from a game than just being a pretty screensaver. We want engaging gameplay, compelling storytelling, and maybe just a dash of challenge. But if all else fails, at least we have a pretty screensaver to stare at, right?
We're back once again with Saga.
Let's recap what you've told us so
Fuck
far.
me.
For the past 13 years,
The joy of switching perspectives. We're back with Saga once again, ready to dive back into her world. But it seems like you're not exactly thrilled about it. Maybe she's not your cup of tea, or perhaps you just prefer playing as Alan Wake. Either way, buckle up for more Saga time.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the dark place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the dark place to Bright Falls.
Guess Fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still
Man, the
bound
dark
to
presence really isn't very creative.
I stopped it before it got the
Just
ending
send some
it wanted.
shadows out there.
Before it broke
Yeah,
free.
that counts as a nightmare, I guess.
Based on that, there's still
Well,
time.
you've got a
Let's
point
take the
there.
form of Alan Wake.
It
Yeah,
seems like the dark
that's something.
presence is lacking in the originality
doesn't
department.
quite cover
Maybe
it.
it's running
Scratch
low on
wants it
nightmare
to bring
fuel and
about
just
his
resorting to
ending
the
that-
tried and
that can't
true
happen.
send out some shadows tactic.
If I
It's a
can get the
classic,
clicker,
but it can get a bit
I can send
repetitive
him
after
back
a
to the
while.
dark place, make
Maybe
all
they
this
should
shit
invest
go
in some
away.
new nightmare material. Just saying.
Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Deer. I'm glad we focused on that deer. Remember, we have to pet 13 deers that are already dead. I wish they'd stop doing that. It's cringe now, where they drink coffee at the same time.
Mr. Wake. Alan.
Whoa, wait a minute. They
We've
want
seen
us
our
to pet
share of
13 dead
batshit
deer?
crazy in the past
And they're
24
drinking
hours.
coffee at the same time?
What I want to know
That's
is
a bit
why am
morbid.
I?
It's like some weird
Why
coffee
are
drinking
we
dead
written
deer
into the
petting
story?
ritual. It's like the game is trying to be edgy and quirky, but it's
saw
just
you.
coming off as cringe. Maybe they should have
vision of
rethought
you.
that one.
In the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
You're just too powerful, Saga. We can't keep you around. Your ovaries are just pumping on max.
Oh, the irony.
Fuck,
Seems like
I'm
Saga's
playing as her
power is being
again.
held against her. Maybe she's just too strong for the game to
Oh my
handle.
god.
But come on, isn't she supposed to be the hero? Why are we suddenly scared of her? Maybe it's time for a power down or a conveniently placed weakness to pop up. After all, we can't have our protagonist being too powerful and capable, right?
Yeah, we wouldn't want to marry Sue.
Absolutely right. Nobody wants a Mary Sue as the protagonist. She's like that character who's just too perfect, too capable, and always comes out on top without any real challenges or growth. It can make for a pretty boring story, and nobody wants that. We want our heroes to face obstacles, struggle, and grow as characters. So let's hope Saga isn't a Mary Sue and has some real depth to her.
Man, I really don't want to play as her. I'm thinking about just doing it next week. My god.
The struggle is
Let's
real.
just keep this session a good
Sometimes
session,
the
huh?
desire to play just isn't there. I get it. Maybe taking a break and coming back to it next week is a good idea. Give yourself a bit of a breather, recharge your gaming batteries, and then come back ready to tackle whatever challenges await. Sometimes stepping away for a bit can even make the experience more enjoyable when you return.
That does sound funnier. We'll save the fucking saga for next week. Then I can bash my fucking skull into a wall. But I like Alan Wake's part. That was fun. I don't like the whole board thing. But I mean, it works better for Alan Wake, which I assumed it would. And I was correct. Yeah. I still hate this game. Sylvia, say goodbye to the stream.
Well, that's a bit of a mixed bag. It sounds like you had fun with
Yeah, I don't
Ellen's
care.
part,
Shut up.
but the board thing isn't your cup of tea. And let me guess, you're not exactly loving the game as a whole, right? Sorry to hear that. Anyway,
Thanks.
it's time to say goodbye to the stream, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time, if we manage to survive the Dark Presence onslaught. Until then, stay safe and try not to bash your skull into any walls.
Goodbye, Anne. Goodbye, Practice Target. Goodbye, Coil. Goodbye, Mini-Me. Goodbye, anyone else who has joined or watched. I'll suffer more next week.